Welcome to the Nicholas Brown Podcast, a podcast talk show about real estate investing, business leadership, and personal development. Each week, we explore current real-life case studies about how to build financial independence through investing in real estate to build your personal portfolio through passive income models, along with interviews from the top business leaders and personal development leaders. Now, here's your host, Nicholas Brown.
Welcome to the podcast show. Thanks for listening in. If you guys are watching on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are listening in on the podcast, like for example iTunes, make sure you guys subscribe also. So let's begin episode number 2. This is episode number 2, the series 1 of 4, the 4 Ds of a successful new business. So we're going to go over design. That's number 1 of the 4 Ds of a successful new business. Here's something that you guys can practice and create this type of model of the 4 Ds of success. It's called design. Write down and design your plan of action, also called a POA, that me and my team, our surroundings, we go by that. Okay, so download this free goal sheet. I got a goal sheet that you can download, which is located on our page, nickbrowninc.com/free reports. Okay, so when you download this, or anything, if you're not able to download this, get out a pad, get out a piece of paper where you can track it. That's what design is. Write your plan, how you step on it. So that's where we go. This is the form that when you download it, that you guys are watching here on YouTube, you can write it down also. If you're listening in, you get time to watch our YouTube channel, go ahead and get out a pen and paper and write this down. If you feel like you can't, click to my website and just leave your email to get this information. But this is our mindset and goals guide outline that I present to my students, okay? So, and on my courses. So, notes, it contains the elements of how. We're starting out with the who, what, when, where, and the why. Reason, therefore. So I'm going to go over this. This helps you because you got to progress. In order to become, you got to overcome, okay? But track what's going on. So how will I meet my goals today is by. So let's say for example, you guys are new wholesale. You want to become a wholesale investor. Okay, so we're just going to go by this sample here. So how will I meet my goals today by is you write down the first thought. You may want to start getting more leads from, as they call, drive-bys. So you'll write down by driving by the area as soon as I leave work. My goal is to get 25 to 50 vacant properties. Minimum, let's just say 10. Write that down. So how will I meet my goals is by, after work, I will drive around this area for driving for dollars to get 25 to 50 address, minimum 10 addresses. Okay. So who will I see today, or who will receive my, here's the example, we buy houses, letters, cards. If you're doing a drive-by, who will receive, for example, who will receive your letters, or who will receive a card when you get back home? Who will receive an email blast because you skip trace? You use that list that you had from doing the drive-by, driving for dollars when you got off of work from 5 to 7. When you get home 7:30 that evening, you go on your site, propstream. You go on your software, propstream. Pull up those addresses, write out the addresses, do a skip trace. That's the example. What areas of marketing approaches, banded signs, real estate investors, ad lists, and some vacant property searches. If you're listening in, what I'm doing, I'm reading off the slide. What I'm doing, I'm reading out off this goal guideline list of those who are listening in. If you're watching, we will continue. See here, for example, but I'm using how to start out. Most people has a low budget starting out. This is one form that you can start out with, just driving around with and doing driving for dollars, vacant houses. So what this says, what areas of marketing approaches, banded signs, real estate investors, ad lists, and some vacant property searches. So when you're driving, you want, let's just say here in Dallas is so wide. And let's say you're coming from North Dallas and you're heading to southern part of Dallas, 45-minute drive. So sacrifice 30 minutes to drive around the area in your home, around that area, and start gathering vacant addresses of vacant properties. Let's go that route, okay? So that also answers the what and the where. Where will I start out? You start out in 3 blocks from the neighborhood of your home. That's what you will put on there. You'll write that down. Why? Why maybe it's more vacant properties in that area that I can focus on, that I know that are vacant, that have been vacant for a while, that I want to focus on. That's it. And I want to add this on to my software to find the comps on that property. Let's just say propstream, okay? So why? Here's the example. Why? That area is a majority houses that are more than 10 years old with 30% equity. You can write that, okay? So that's just an example of the 4 Ds of success. You also have your little notes where you gauge your journey that you're going for. So if you want to do this the next 7 to 10 days, you can go by your plan to design it and gauge from there. That's how you're going to get your results. But you also got your notes. Take notes and gauge yourself each day, each hour if you want, each other hour if you want to get intense on it, okay? So I'm going to see you on the second episode of 4 episode series, okay? Which we're going to go over the second D of the 4 Ds of a successful business. So thanks for listening to our second episode of the Nicholas Brown Podcast Show. And remember, don't condemn, don't complain, because you have a choice to make a change. Take care.
Thanks for joining us on the Nicholas Brown Podcast. Make sure to visit our website, www.nickbrowninc.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or via RSS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you like this show and you are a new real estate investor, then check out one of Nicholas's free reports called the Wholesale Dominator Report, also located on our website, www.nickbrowninc.com/free reports. Be sure to tune in for our next episode. And remember, don't condemn, don't complain, because you have a choice to make a change. Have a great day.